Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix your vocals to sound like Bryant Barnes in the song I'd Rather Pretend. You guys can cop this vocal preset, first link in the description. It will take you to my BeatStars store and you can cop the vocal preset over there. But make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix this vocal yourself. Guys, by the way, I recorded this while sick, and also this is not an easy song to sing. So go easy on me in the comments. It's not my finest singing job, but yeah, let's go. Let's check out the preset. Here we go.
Tell me, is this real to you? Cause I can feel my heart again. You're so tempting, but I'm scared, so I'd rather pretend that I don't love you like I do. Cause I don't wanna hurt again. I wanna love you, but I'm scared, so I'd rather pretend. I'd rather pretend.
It's actually not too bad, not too bad. All right, here we have the Bryant Barnes vocal preset. By the way, guys, this vocal preset works in every single DAW. I've had a lot of questions about that. You just need Studio Verse to load the vocal preset. First up in the chain. Wait, hold on 1 second. As cool as this video and vocal chain is, I gotta know one thing. Who do you really want to sound like? Write in the comments what artists and songs you guys want me to make vocal presets on. Thank you too for your suggestion, and I hope you enjoyed the outcome of it. Oh, and another thing, only 6.1% of you guys are subscribed. That is disgraceful. So make sure you subscribe with the bell notifications on so you don't miss out when I make a vocal preset on your suggestion. All right, back to the video. We got the NS1, which is just a noise suppressor. This is taking out any unwanted noises that the mic picks up, like the fan in my room, the hissing from my computer, any background noise. That's just getting rid of all of that. Then next up in the chain, we got the Slate Digital Virtual Mix Rack. Come up on the wrong monitor. We're starting with the FG73, which is just like a preamp. We're adding some virtual drive to the vocal on the way in. And then we've got our first compressor, which we're using the custom Opto compressor. I really like this compressor actually, and we're on the smooth tone. Just pause the video and copy these. Next up in the chain, we got a de-esser, just taming any harsh frequencies, any S's and T's that were too loud, too harsh. And then we got some auto-tune, not at the highest speed and no transition because Bryant Barnes doesn't use too much. The song was in the key of A flat major, if you guys are wondering. But yeah, with those 4 plugins, we're sounding like this now.
Tell me, is this real to you? Cause I can feel my heart again. You're so tempting, but I'm scared, so I'd rather pretend that I...
Definitely needs a bit of work. That's why up next we got a Pro Q4, which is just the EQ, taking out everything under 74 hertz, and then doing some ducks for frequencies I didn't like. Now making some of these dynamic, I believe, some of them spectral maybe. Yeah, a couple spectral, the high ends ones. Nice. Just clean up the vocal a bit. Next up in the chain we got another de-esser. We're using the Wave Sibilance. I like this de-esser. I feel like it does a good job controlling all the harsh frequencies. That's sounding like this now.
Tell me, is this real to you? Cause I can feel my heart again.
Very nice. Next up in the chain, we got some fresh air. You guys know this plugin. This is just brightening up the vocal. We got the mid air at 6 and the higher at 19. The vocal's sounding like this now.
Tell me, is this real to you? Cause
Oh my god. Next up in the chain, we got an Abbey Road saturator. Now I'm not actually going to be showing you guys this because it's part of the secret sauce. If you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the presets first, link in the description. Then after the saturator, we got an R compressor using the vocal hug preset. Can't remember if I changed much. I think I might have. We're just using this to glue the vocal to the beat. That's sounding like this now.
Tell me, is this real to you?
Oh, we're getting there.
'Cause I can feel my heart again. You're so tempting, but I'm scared, so I'd rather pretend.
Yeah, we're getting there for sure. Then next up in the chain, we got another EQ. We're using the Pro Q4. We're boosting the 600 range. I like what I heard there, so I boosted a little bit. And then again, just taking out frequencies I didn't like, and also making them dynamic and spectral as well.
Tell me, is this real too?
And then the final plug-in before the sends, we got another DS. So I started with the Pensato Lead 1 preset. We're at the frequency 8000, and we're doing a lot here actually, down to a -42 threshold.
Tell me, is this real to you? 'Cause I can feel my heart.
A lot of S's in this song, so just got rid of them, you know what I'm saying? And there we go. Now the vocals sounding like this. Let's start on a new section.
So I'd rather pretend that I don't love you like I do. 'Cause I don't wanna hurt again. I wanna love you, but I'm scared. So I'd rather pretend.
Nice. All right, now onto the sends.
See, the jealousy is taking over again. You see, the jealousy is taking over again.
Are you wanting a professional sounding radio ready mix and master for your songs? For just $120, I will mix and master your entire song from scratch and get it sounding unreal. Any genre, any voice. Hit me up on Instagram or Discord and we can talk about how you want it to sound. And if you DM me the discount code Bailey80, you will receive $45 off your first purchase. So get in quick.
In the middle of a crossroad.
For the first send, we got a reverb. We're using the Valhalla vintage verb for this one. We started with the SP Amazing Vocal preset. I know I changed the color to now because I think it starts on the 80s maybe. The mode's on smooth plate. I also upped the decay to make the reverb longer and feel more washed out. And then I also EQ'd out the high end and a bit of the low end. I was just trying to match the reverb I could hear in the song. And then also I added a S1 imager just to widen it out a little bit. That reverb sounding like this now.
Love you like I do, 'cause I don't.
Oh my god. Alright, next send. We're doing some sidechain compression. We're using the MV2 to squash the vocal. We're doing some upwards compression and downwards compression, as well as Magma BB tubes just to saturate that. Again, I'm not going to be showing you guys this because it's part of the secret sauce. If you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the preset. First link in the description. But this is just adding so much more color and character to the vocal. I can't remember who taught me this technique, but it's super fire. That's sounding like this. Super subtle, but it's adding so much body to the vocal.
I wanna love you, but I'm scared, so I'd rather
like, if I didn't have that, the vocal would have sounded super thin, and that just added so much body to the vocal. So cop the preset, you know. And then for the final send, we have got, I actually went crazy with this send because I heard this in the song, so I tried to recreate it, and I feel like I got pretty close to it. This is like a really ambient delay, almost to the point of it sounding just like a reverb, but I thought it sounded cool. First, I smashed it with the de-esser. We're de-essing everything down to the 2000 range, just getting rid of all the high frequencies and harsh frequencies, really. Then we got a repeater, which is a delay from Slate Digital, I believe. We're on the double S preset. Then I changed the delay model to a mellow delay, and it's also, we're at a 16th note delay, pretty high feedback, taking out everything under like the 170 range, and then take pretty much all of the high end still there, and then we just saturated it a bit, and then I added a reverb after that. We're using Valhalla again, vintage verb. I started with the 84 lush vocal preset. Now the mix is at 69%, but for this one the mix is going to be at 69% with a long pre-delay and a medium length decay. Also did some EQ to it, and then to finish off our ambient delay, I had a Pro Q4 just to shape it a little bit. Now that's sounding like this. Come on.
I don't wanna hurt again. I wanna love you, but I'm scared, so
Sounding sick, sounding ambient. I like it. I like what I did there. And there we have it. We got the full Bryant Barnes vocal preset. With all of it together, we are sounding like this.
Tell me, is this real to you? 'Cause I can feel my heart again. You're so tempting, but I'm scared, so I'd rather pretend that I don't love you like I do. 'Cause I don't wanna hurt again. I wanna love you, but I'm scared, so I'd rather pretend. I'd rather pretend.
Let me know in the comments what you think of this vocal preset. I think it's actually not too bad, especially because I couldn't sing for shit because I've been sick, and this is a tough song for me to sing. But yeah, now if you guys do cop the Bryant Barnes I'd Rather Pretend vocal preset, I'll show you how to load it in now. So first you want to create a new audio track, then add the Studio Verse plugin. Click on this section up here and then click load. Go to where you download the vocal preset. Here I've got a folder with all of mine. Click on the one that you downloaded, double click on that, and there you go. Here's the vocal preset that we just covered. We got all the plugins, and now you're sounding golden, you're sounding fire, sound like the artist, sounding like $1 million. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments who I should make a vocal preset on next. I'm doing all your suggestions. Anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, people. Peace.